Today we will hear statements by the honourable members for the districts of Windsor Lake, Exploits, Torngat Mountains, St. George's Humber, and Terra Nova. The honourable member for Windsor Lake.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to pay tribute to the St. John's Hindu Temple for their successful Diwali celebration this past weekend, which I had the privilege to attend. Diwali is the biggest and brightest of all the Hindu festivals, a 5-day celebration of light, love, and reflection. Temples, homes, and streets are illuminated with candles and fireworks as families, friends, and co-workers come together to exchange gifts. As our MC for the evening, Archana Shah, put it so well, to grow up in the Hindu community here in Newfoundland, Labrador was to have 2 back-to-back Christmases. The event itself was a triumphant success, full of delicious food and great entertainment. I congratulate the board of the temple and all the volunteers. It's a tribute to the spirit of their community here in this province that even on a cold, snowy night, Hindu Newfoundlanders and Labradorians were still able to light up the sky with a brilliant fireworks display. I look forward to attending next year's celebration and encourage this House to take up the Diwali message of always putting light before darkness.
The honourable member for the district of Exploits.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in this honourable House to pay tribute to Doreen Tremlett of Bishop Falls, who recently surpassed the 33-year mark, making her the longest-serving councillor with the municipality to date and one of the longest-serving in the province. Having served as a councillor for 17 years and deputy mayor for 16, Doreen has extended her volunteerism to other realms as well. Some but not all of her extended community and regional involvement brings with it being a long-time standing member of the Bishop Falls Heritage Society. Over 22 years as coordinator for the Kids Eat Smart Club and school council at Allen Talk Elementary. 10 years with the town's development corporation, 6 years with the annual Trestle Suicide Prevention Walk, and over 2 decades serving with the Salvation Army Advisory Committee for Central Newfoundland. I ask all honourable members to join with me in congratulating and thanking Doreen Tremlett for taking the time to make things better for the residents of Bishop Falls and our region as well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The honourable member for the district of Torngat Mountains.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As an Indigenous member and representative in this honourable House, it is indeed an honour to recognize the accomplishments of other Indigenous people in Newfoundland and Labrador. Today I recognize Josh Dyke, a young wrestler from Shashee, who recently returned home with a gold medal from the 2018 British Junior Wrestling Championships on November 10, 2018. Last year, Josh won bronze at the North American Indigenous Games in Toronto and showed himself to be a promising wrestler. With the help of Coach Peter Petitpas and mixed martial artist Colin Bakey, Josh trained intensively for the British Juniors with an even loftier goal in mind. When the match time came, his opponent had to drop the fight. Not wanting to win by default, Josh challenged the top competitor in a different weight class. Mr. Speaker, he won that challenge and considered it his gold medal match. I ask my honourable colleagues to join me in saluting the sporting accomplishments of Josh Dyke. Mr. Speaker, it's not the size of your community that matters. What matters is the size of your heart and the fire within. Well done, Josh.
The honourable member for the district of St. George's Humber.
Today to pay tribute to members of Western Newfoundland Team Broken Earth. The team left yesterday for their 9-day mission to Haiti. The 21 team members come from Stephenville, Port-aux-Basques, and Corner Brook. In response to the devastating earthquake that shook Haiti in 2010, Dr. Andrew Fury took a team of volunteers to provide much-needed medical care. 8 years later, Team Broken Earth continues to provide relief to the island nation and has also begun expanding aid into other countries such as Guatemala and Bangladesh. Team leader Dr. Wade Thomas says the team will focus on education and working side by side with Haitian doctors. They raise funds to pay for their trip, and they bring their own supplies so they are self-sufficient when they arrive. In closing, I ask all members to join me in commending the members of Western Newfoundland Team Broken Earth for the work they do, for sharing the Newfoundland spirit with the world, and for inspiring us all to do great things. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for the district of Terra Nova.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For 60 years, Royal Canadian Legion Branch 41 has been supporting veterans and the communities throughout the Glovertown Eastport area. On Saturday, November 3rd, 2 of the Legion's members received the highest honour, the Life Achievement Award, during its annual honour and awards banquet. Mr. Chesley Bull, now aged 99 years, served King and Country in the Royal Navy between 1941 and 46. Being a founding member of Branch 41, Chesley continues to attend all regular meetings and special events during Memorial Day and Remembrance Day. He was a charter member of the Eastport Lions Club and the Volunteer Fire Department. In addition, Royal Air Force veteran Mr. Don Windsor was recognized during the awards dinner for his lifetime commitment to his comrades, youth, and the community. For 41 years, Don has been an active Legionnaire, having held several executive roles as well as serving as a district commander. Don is credited with establishing the local Air Cadet Squadron, and he is the past honorary colonel of 9 Wing Gander. I ask all honourable members to join me in applauding veterans Chesley Bull and Don Windsor on the achievement of their Royal Canadian Life Member Award.